Conditional formatting is a great tool in Excel. However, how it is applied can even be greater. Many people would want to monitor their health. They monitor how their weight is changing based on the body mass index. Would you want to monitor how your weight is moving and what weight should not exceed for you to remain healthy? You may be underweight, you may be having the right weight, you could be overweight or even obese. Why not have a chart and you develop it by yourself in Excel? Let's look at how it works.
A human being's body can be healthy, can be underweight, can be overweight, can be obese. The measure of the body's health in respect of weight and height is what we call the body mass index. And the body mass index is simply the weight of a person divided by their height squared. So as you can see in our chart here, when you have the blue colors, it represents the weight and the height for a person whose body mass index signifies underweight. Then for green, that's when a human being is of normal weight. We have pink here. Pink signifies overweight, and then red is obese. So how do we get these colors? We get them by conditional formatting. Now let's look at how we can use conditional formatting and formulas to construct this BMI chart. So we start the construction of our BMI chart by calculating the BMI. Now we have the row 5 representing the weight in kilograms, and then we have the column B representing the height in centimeters. And remember, when we are doing a computation, we have to convert this height into meters. So let's compute the body mass index. Now the body mass index is equal to the weight, which is in kilograms in our row. Now we have to fix it in such a way that it remains at row 5. So we press the F4 key until we get a dollar sign before the 5. And then we divide by brackets. It is height squared, and the height is supposed to be 154, but is in centimeters. So we also first lock it at column B. So we press F4 until we get a dollar sign before B, and then we divide it by 100 to convert centimeters into meters. And then when we close, we have to square it, power 2, and then we close and enter. Now we then get 19.59. Next is to come and ensure that this formula is copied elsewhere for us to derive the body mass indexes that relates to the different weight ranges and height ranges. So we copy and then we come everywhere in our chart, and then we first of all paste formulas, Control Alt V, then F for formulas, and then now we are ready to do our conditional formatting. So we come and insert our rule. So it tells you that for a person whose weight is 45 and their height is 152.4 centimeters, has a body mass index of 19.59, whereas a person of 82 kilograms and has a height of, say, 167.4 has a body mass index of 29.6. So let us see what the different weights and heights mean in terms of person being underweight, normal, overweight, and obese. So we come and select our entire data set, and then we come under the home tab and we click conditional formatting, and then we insert a new rule, and then we want to choose a formula to determine which cells to format. So we start by putting the first rule, and then we can say when we have C, we can come and click on C6, and then we ensure that it is able to be dynamic, and therefore we press F4 until we remove all the dollar signs. So we say if it is greater than 18.5, then we come here and then we choose the fill color, and then we input the blue and we press OK, and then we press OK. We can see that our rule is already being updated, and then we can go to conditional formatting again and go to manage rules, and then we want to add a new rule, and in our new rule we still use a formula and say if we have C6, let's click C6, and then we make it dynamic by removing dollar signs. Press F4 until you remove all the dollar signs. If it is greater than or equal to 18.5, and also C6 is less than 24.9. Now we put all this in brackets because there are two conditions which have to be fulfilled at the same time, separated by a comma in the middle, and then we put an and at the beginning, and then we choose our green. This is for the normal weight or a healthy body, and then we press OK and OK. Then we come and add yet a new rule, and we use the formula again, and we say if we use the AND function again, and we say if C6 is greater than 24.9, but the same C6 is less than or equal to 29.9, then we choose a color, and then you say here this becomes close to red. Let's choose color like pink, and we press OK, and then we press OK. Then we add our last rule, which relates to height above 30, BMI above 30. So we add new rule, and we say if C6 is greater or equal to 30, then we choose the color that we want to see, and that becomes a red, and we press OK, and now we come and press apply our rules, and we press OK. We have our BMI chart, and you can print this off a colored printer and hang it on your wall, and you'll be monitoring when your body weight is taking you to a dangerous zone. I hope you find this enjoyable but also helpful to live healthy. Remember, on our YouTube channel, visit, subscribe, and share with your friends so that they can learn, have fun, and also use Excel as a tool for healthy living. Have a great time.